Hey dudes, just pulled up to the gym and we figured this would be the perfect opportunity to do a calves video. So here it goes, how to build bigger calves. You bring your calves up and then you bring your calves down. Stay buff, dudes. Okay, so there's a little more to it than just up and then down, and we're about to go over 3 easy tips and fixes that's gonna build your calves bigger, better, buffer. Hopefully you've checked out our other videos, bigger triceps and also bigger biceps, because a lot of those guidelines and tips and fixes actually equate into calves as well, seeing as how they're all isolation exercises. So first on the list is gonna be the stretch and the contraction portion of the exercise. A lot of people when doing calves go really heavy and they only do partial reps. So it's just up, down real quick, not really focusing on the stretch and also the full contraction of the calf. So what you want to do is bring those heels down all the way to the floor, get the full stretch in the calf, and then contract the calf up nice and slow and get the full contraction in the top position, bring the heels all the way up. Almost think as you're like a ballerina. You really want to get on those toes as much as you can, the balls of the feet, really squeezing the calf and then lower it down to stretch position once you're done contracting the calf at the top position. And this all works on dorsiflexion and also plantar flexion. The difference between these are plantar flexion is pushing the balls of the feet into the floor as hard as you can. And then the dorsiflexion is the opposite, where you're bringing the heels down and toes up. So what you think is you're planting a seed in the grass, you're pushing your heels, or excuse me, you're pushing your balls of the feet into the floor, and then a dorsiflexion is almost like a dolphin's fin out of the water, so it's like a dorsiflexion. So once you kind of get that down, you know really what pressure to put on which position. So plantar flexion, push those balls of the feet to the floor, get a nice contraction in the calves. Dorsiflexion, bring those heels down, get a nice stretch. Tip number 2 is going to be varying up the rep range. So whether it be 25 reps, 30 reps, really high repetitions, really getting that burn in the muscle, or goes like 8 reps, 10 reps, going really heavy with the weight, low with the reps, get a nice strength and kind of still burning that calf, getting that full range of motion, what you want to do is just vary it up. So never just get stuck in one rep range. This is really going to help build both endurance in the calf and also the strength and the size as well. So that way you get best of both worlds. Tip number 3 is going to be consistency. Consistency in the training, making those calves a priority in your program. So with weak point training, what you do is you target that weak point and make sure you work it enough. A lot of dudes say, I want bigger calves, I just can't, they won't grow. A lot of times they're only hitting them once a week or maybe once every other week. And that's a big mistake. You want to make it consistent. So make sure you work them. Hit them really hard. Don't just tack them on at the end of the workout. Make them a priority. Make them an actual workout. Get a nice burn. Make sure they're sore. And what you want to do is get a nice rest. Make sure around the 48-hour mark, make sure they're not sore anymore, and hit them again. So consistently hit them throughout the week. Not just one day, maybe 2, maybe even 3, depending on how big you want them and how much you want to work them. Make sure you get that proper nutrition in and good rest, and they will definitely get buff. Okay dudes, that wraps up the 3 easy tips for bigger calves. Please request what you want to see next in the comments below. Stay buff, dudes.